It's 15% of rental in CBD Singapore. Here, if anyone tells you that you cannot find talent, you just find in Singapore. There are 1.1 million Malaysians working in Singapore. You pay them 2/3 of Singapore pay, they all come back. The second point I want to make is that Kuala Lumpur, the Greater Kuala Lumpur is an interesting place, and Malaysia, as well as this region, is also a very interesting place in a changing global scenario. This is where the global south meets global north. This is where the east meets west. You have very interesting, particularly this city has very interesting characteristics. Think about this, we are now in a world where the Arabs are rich, the Chinese are rich. The Arabs want to do business with the Chinese want to do business with the Arabs. But if you ask an Arab to spend 3 years in China, they will not survive in terms of food, they will not survive in terms of lifestyle. If you ask the Chinese to spend 3 years in the Arab world, it's difficult for them to survive. Culturally, in terms of food, in terms of here we have good food. The Muslim from Arabs will have access to mosques, will have access to very good halal food, very high standard halal food. The Chinese from China will also like their food here. So this is really culturally a very rich place where everyone finds authentic yet interesting food, culture, people. So I think you see KL as a meeting place. The third point I want to make is that I think this is time for Malaysia to shine because of relocation of global supply chain. You see the relocation of global supply chain in a very big way over the last couple of years because of US-China trade war, and now with Trump coming to office. I just published a book called The Second Takeoff. So Malaysia had the first economic takeoff in the 80s and 90s. I think this is Malaysia's chance to shine. So if you don't believe me, just can I have a show of hands see who have watched Ronnie Chan's video last week? No. I see some hands here. So a Malaysian comedian in the United States was asked what to do with Trump. So he touched his heart and then found his Malaysian passport and come back to Malaysia. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. As committed as you are to Kuala Lumpur, we are also equally committed to supporting you and the broader business community in Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is one of the contrasts where we blend tradition, again as what he said just now, with progress and embracing diversity and resilience, and we are evolving as a city that embraces global perspective for nurturing local roots, and it is this influx of bright minds that drives our economy forward and support the ambitions of the companies like the Access Group in expanding operation across the region. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that this launch represents more than just expansion. It signals a partnership with shared goals for a digitally driven economy.